A very good afternoon and welcome to AFCB TV ahead of another professional development league game for the Cherries development squad in partnership with ESET this afternoon. Bournemouth facing a second game this week, having beaten Charlton 4-1 on Monday. They will go again this afternoon away at Colchester United. Team news for the Cherries: 4 changes from that win over Charlton on Monday afternoon. In come Matai Akambone, Noah Bouton, Kobe Moto and Balraj Landa as well for the Cherries. It's Owen Bevan, Remy Rees-Dotton and Zach Christie and Malcolm Da Costa Gonzalez who drop out of the 11 this afternoon. Bournemouth line up with Kai Crampton in goal. Back 4 of Finn Tonks, Harold William alongside Matai Akambone. Centre back today, Noah Bouton at left back. 4-4-2 for the Cherries. Ethan Sills and Dominic Sadi will hold the middle of the park. Michael Da Costa Gonzalez and Kobe Moto, the 2 wingers today, with Charlie Stevens up and alongside Balraj Landa up top. The Cherries substitutes for today's game at Colchester. New signing Adi Solanki, freshman arriving from Ligue 1 side FC Lorient in the week. Jalil Conte, Alfie Merritt, Eugene Nyarko and Danny Dixon as Bournemouth's substitute goalkeeper. I'll do the Colchester 11 for you as well. Frankie Beckles in goal. 4 defenders: Lennox Emery, Sam Kafour, Fila Abikan, Dante Frank. Across their midfield, Kion Lisby, Ronnie Harvey, Max Jolliffe, Adrian Akande. And the 2 forward attacking players for Colchester, Freddie Ingram and Makis Evans. On the bench this afternoon for Colchester, Alexander Foe, Ben Clark, Kai Martin, James Sassir and Jack Sexton is their substitute goalkeeper. Bournemouth 3rd in the Professional Development League table. 27 points so far from their 14 games. Just 5 points behind Peterborough above them in 2nd. 10 points behind Sheffield United, who lead the table at the moment. Bournemouth do have a game in hand over both the sides above them. A very different picture for Colchester United, down in 18th at the moment, 3rd from bottom. 11 points from their 13 games so far. 4 points off the bottom of the table and 16 points behind the Cherries. Weather set relatively fair in Essex this afternoon. This game being played at Florence Park, which is the training ground for Colchester United's first team. And a familiar face you may just be able to see in the background there in discussion with the Cherries head coach Alan Connell. In Colchester's head coach Elliot Ward, former AFC Bournemouth defender, promotion winner of course in the Premier League, or getting the Cherries up to the Premier League back in 2015 under Eddie Howe. Early touch down that right hand side for Da Costa Gonzalez. Good ball into the box. Oh, what a strike that is off the post. The whistle had already gone. Flag up for offside. Lovely right-footed strike there. Keeper was beaten. Not the frame of the goal. Brilliant start from the Cherries. Just not quite there with the finish. Beckles from the back with the goal kick for the home side. First touch for Kai Crampton. Well won there down the left from Ingram. Beckles. Frank at left back for Colchester. Akambone, William. Finn Tonks, captain in the Cherry side this afternoon at right back. Bit of room ahead of him there for Da Costa Gonzalez. Overlap arrives from Tonks. Early ball in. Sadie battling away on the edge of the box. He's done really well in there. Colchester able to scramble it away. Akimbone. Tonks again for the Cherries. Looking early down that right channel. Akimbone with the delivery forward. Stevens battling, trying to win it back for the Cherries. They're given away by Colchester. Moto. And all the way back for Bournemouth to Crampton. Successful loan spell for a month or so for Kai Crampton. Southern League Wimborne Town earlier on in the season. Akimbone. Here's Bouton. Early cross into the back post. Da Costa Gonzalez can't get on the end of it. Some good positive movement for the Cherries and early signs down both wings so far in this game. Just joining us a little bit late on AFCB TV. Bournemouth already rattled the post. Flag had gone up for offside, so it wouldn't have counted anyway, but a very bright start in one of the opening moments of this game. William. Akimbone. Direct again from Akimbone, this time down that left flank, looking for the run of Lander. It's a little bit too much fizz on that ball. Frank for the home side. Time and space again for William just to assess his options at the back for the Cherries. Very highly thought of Harold William. Signed a long-term deal for the Cherries back in 2024. One to watch for the future, as with all of these players out there this afternoon. Da Costa Gonzalez down the right-hand side. Bit of room opening up there for the shot. Couldn't find that touch to finish it. He's looked very bright down that right-hand side early on. Michael Da Costa Gonzalez had a bit of joy, hasn't he, up against the left-back. I'm sure a very proud Michael Da Costa Gonzalez, having seen his brother Malcolm involved in the first team setup this season. Tonks to Crampton. Colchester very happy to let the Cherries have the ball at the back. William. Akimbone does well under pressure. Bournemouth coming into this game this afternoon on the back of 2 victories against Charlton and Brentford before it in the league, scoring 7 goals in the process. They've been in some fine scoring form in recent games. Just 1 defeat in their last 4 as well. Very much hot on the heels of Peterborough above them with that game in hand. A win today would cut the gap to second to 2 points. Here's Kafour for Colchester. Good angles from Bournemouth down that right side for Colchester. Tonks. Beckles forward to the Colchester captain Harvey in the middle of the park for them this afternoon. Jolliffe out to the left hand side, Nakande back infield to Jolliffe. Good footwork but well dealt with by the Cherries and Dominic Sadie. Lovely footwork from Sadie there, very composed in the middle of the park under pressure. Fresh back from his recent loan spell out in Serbia. Where he'd have picked up some really valuable experience. 2 goals in 8 games for him for Novi Pazar. Akande gets an early ball to the back post. Too much on that. Being recovered by Moto. Bouton in search of Stevens. Pitch really starting to cut up a little bit. Wonder what kind of impact that will have as the game wears on. Foul on Bouton. Akambono with the free kick for the Cherries. Switch of play again, looking for Da Costa Gonzalez in space down the right. Tonks very patiently waiting for his options to arrive. That's a nice touch from Stevens. Just couldn't quite get it where he wanted it to land. Tonks with the cross. Dangerous one. Had a one on the edge of the box there by Da Costa Gonzalez. Dealt with by Colchester. Bouton back to Akambono. Bouton again, linking up nicely down that left-hand side. Moto to the byline. He's done well to keep that in play. Bouton the same. On to with Stevens. Here's Sills. William. Sadie. Squeeze for room in there from blue and white shirts. Still there for the Cherries. Sadie again looking very lively on the edge of the box. Sills for the Cherries. Very deep defensive line from Colchester at the moment. Akambono will try down the left again. Here's Moto for the Cherries. It's going to have a run at Kafour. Into corner for Bournemouth. Will be Lander to deliver the set piece for the Cherries. Comfortable catch in the end there for Beckles. Lisby. Early shot from Lisby. Never testing, never worrying. Kai Crampton in goal for the Cherries there. Some bright movement in field there off the left from Lisby. Certainly didn't need a second invitation to shoot from that kind of range. Again, I wonder if the pitch just playing a bit of a part there in the quality of that finish on goal. Crampton. Acosta Gonzalez underneath it. Picks up the second ball, sends it early out to the left looking for Moto. Kufor back to his goalkeeper Beckles. Good pressure from the Cherries there, hurrying Colchester into the pass clearance out to the right. Flicked on by Ingram, looking for the run of Evans. Bouton with the throw for the Cherries. Beckles a long way out of his 18-yard area to sweep up at the back there for the U's. Some sharp play forward from Bournemouth, and there's space for Tonks down the right. No room for the cross though, charged down quickly there by Frank at left back for Colchester. Cherries have to settle for the throw-in. So we approach the quarter of the hour mark here on AFCB TV. Still that one chance in the opening minute of the game really to tell you about. Bournemouth rattling the post. This is good from Bournemouth and Stevens. Good foot in there, good defending from Colchester. Corner to the Cherries. Colchester themselves coming into this game off the back of a 6-0 defeat to Millwall last time out. It's no win in 10 league games for the home side. Haven't tasted victory in the Professional Development League since the end of August, beating Coventry 3-2. Sadie on the set piece for Bournemouth. To the front post, not dealt with by Colchester, still there for the Cherries. Lander with the shot, way over the bar. Unable to keep it down. Opened up from there, can understand why he pulled the trigger. Just lacking a bit of quality with that final touch. But again, some bright moments for the Bournemouth side early on in this game. Moto again battling really hard down the left-hand side. Bouton. Looking for Stevens. Stevens done well there. Just enough to put the Colchester defence off. Win another corner for the Cherries. Can they make one of these set pieces count? Had to wait very patiently on Monday against Charlton, having taken the lead early on. Will be Lander with the corner. Dangerous one to the back post. Stevens is there again. Still not clear from Colchester. Throw into the home side. Not sure that was where the ball was meant to end up. Tonks infield to Costa Gonzalez. Costa Gonzalez finds Moto in a bit of room down the left. Support arriving from Bouton on the underlap. The corner for the Cherries. Caused a few problems for Colchester, who've struggled to get them clear. Still waiting for that first real clear-cut chance from Bournemouth from one of these set pieces. Sadie over there for the short option. Lander again to deliver. Front post this time. Cleared. Tonks back out to Lander. Immediately onto that right foot, trying to send the delivery into the box. It's well blocked by Colchester. Still there for the Cherries. Gambone does well in the air. Trying to work something on the edge of the box here. Good save there away to the left-hand side by Beckles. Difficult to tell from this angle. I'm sure that might well have been sneaking in. Here's the Cherries again on the edge of the box to Costa Gonzalez. Laying it off to Lander. Important block in there on the 6-yard line. Bournemouth pressing and probing for the opening goal of the afternoon. Sadie out to Moto. Some lovely footwork from Moto again. Colchester with the clearance. Round of applause from Alan Connell, the Cherries boss, encouraged by what he's seen from his side so far, still waiting for that opening goal. Best chance of the game so far, falling to the feeder. Kobe Moto, 7 goals already for him in this competition this season. Colchester have struggled to deal with him when he's had the ball at his feet down that left-hand side. Opening 20 minutes of this game so far. Akande. Emery. Bit of space out there on the right hand side for Lisby if he could have got the touch right. May have been able to take him away from Bouton if he'd have managed to get something on that. Been a very quiet afternoon for Kai Crampton in goal for the Cherries so far. A couple of back passes and I think 1 or 2 goal kicks. That's about as much as Crampton has had to deal with so far. Bournemouth have dominated the game in terms of possession and territory. Lisby down the right. Comfortable for Crampton. Just over a year since Crampton joined the Cherries from Chelsea, the club he was at since under 8 level. England youth team international as well with the 16s and 18s, very highly regarded. Bournemouth yet to record a clean sheet on the road in the Professional Development League. That'll definitely be one he'll be keen to tick off this afternoon. The Cherries again on the edge of the Colchester box. Moto trying to create something. That's a good cross in. Well dealt with at the front post. Back out to Moto. This time with the left foot. Good header goalwards there from Lander. Couldn't keep it on target. Again, Moto causing problems down the left for the Cherries. Lovely ball in with the left foot this time. Lander with his head in his hands. Even though he should have done better with that one. Great chance for Bournemouth to take the lead there. Beckles not tested. Kobe Moto showing how dangerous he can be with both feet so far this afternoon. Particularly when he's cutting back infield onto that right foot. A couple of chances for Lander as well. One long range effort from the edge of the box over the bar and then a header over the top two. Now some time on the ball for Colchester. Here's Akande. It's good from Akande. Still there for Akande. Sadi's done really well just as Akande was looking to pull the trigger. Good midfield play there from Dominic Sadi back in inside his own 18-yard area to help his teammates out. William with the first clearance, and Tonks with the second header. And it'll be switched out to the right by Frank. Battle between Boton and Lisby again. Back to Kaffour. Looking for the run of Jolliffe. Tracked all the way by Ethan Sills. Moto again, a rare occasion back in his own half on the ball. Lander. Bouton. Past the halfway mark now in this first 45. Goalless so far, Bournemouth dominating things. Some good chances to take the lead, but not quite. Great to have you with us here on AFC BTV. Today's live coverage being brought to you in partnership with ESET. Hopefully some goals to come soon too. Here come Colchester though at the other end. Lisby down the right and for the run of Jolliffe. Akambone comes across to cut it out. And Mary Lander. Battling his way back from injury recently. Kaffour to take the throw in for Colchester. Long throw, not dealt with at the front post, drops it the back to Akande. Cleared in the end by the Cherries. Akande again. Very keen, as often as he can, isn't he, to cut in upfield onto that right foot, and again with a chance to shoot on the edge of the box, blocked by Bournemouth. Back up to that right flank, Lisby. Moto with the switch. Costa Gonzalez with a lovely touch out of the sky. It's Tonks. Sadek, Phil to Stevens. Lander with some good hold-up play there, linking up well with Da Costa Gonzalez. Out to the left in Moto. Flag up for offside there against Kobe Moto. Cherries unbeaten in their last 3 on the road against Hull, Birmingham and Brentford. Wins over Hull and Brentford. 2-2 draw against Birmingham in amongst those away games in this professional development league. Bit of a change in format to this competition this season. The 20 teams still split into north and south in terms of home and away games. Of course, the Cherries will play each team from the northern section of this competition once, either home or away. The table toppers at the end of the season, as we said earlier, currently being occupied by Sheffield United, will be crowned the Professional Development League winners. And then the top 8 will go into a playoff knockout style competition at the end of the campaign too. Against the bottom 8 from the Category 1 Premier League 2 division above, as Colchester come down the right hand side, and Jolliffe. That's a dangerous ball into the box, well dealt with there by Bournemouth on their own 6-yard line. And Moto battling well nicely too. Another long throw coming in from Kufor. Caused a few problems with the last one, as we've seen so often this season, at the very top of the game as well. In the Premier League, long throws very popular now. Stevens wants the throw in, doesn't get the throw in. Tonks finds some space for Da Costa Gonzalez down the right. Early touch forward, trying to get away from Dante Frank. That's good battling there from Da Costa Gonzalez. Done really well to keep Colchester penned into that corner. William. Akambone. And a bit of room for Moto. Bouton arriving on the underlap. Moto again onto that right foot. Cleared at the front post this time. You know what's coming, Colchester. Just been unable to deal with it so far from Kobe Moto down the left for the Cherries. Crampton. That's William. Tall frame of Akambone again going direct down the left. This time it's Bouton trying to get on the end of it. Good defending in there from Sam Kafour. "15 minutes to go until the break. Almost certainly it will be Colchester the happier side, you would say, from the 45 minutes in terms of scoreline. When you think about the chances that the Cherries have had, but plenty for Bournemouth to feel confident about in terms of what might still be to come in this game. Akambone. Crampton. Taking no chances, Kai Crampton. Just the 3 victories for Colchester this season. All 3 wins in the Professional Development League coming at the start of their campaign, their first 3 games. They got off to an absolutely flying start with victories over Wigan, Huddersfield and Coventry. 3 points has been hard to come by since then. Here's Akande, byline. Not getting past Acosta Gonzalez. Moto's done well in there. Sadi under pressure from Kafour. Nice turn from Sadi once and then twice. Lovely from Dominic Sadi and an early ball forward. Moto for the Cherries. Support starting to arrive in the middle. Stevens is there. Lander is there. Here's Lander. Lays it off to Sadi. Sadi. Still there for Bournemouth in Dominic Sadi. Sills. That's Bouton. Another really bright moment for Bournemouth, which just didn't quite develop into that final chance on goal. Moto again. Offside against Kobimoto, I think it was, over on that left flank. Bournemouth have really got to try and get him in the game as much as possible. He's looked really dangerous all afternoon so far. Colchester have really struggled to deal with him. Just didn't quite fall for Dominic Sadi at the back post there, did it, just moments ago? Would have been some finish to what was a really bright move, of course, started by Dominic Sadi in his own half. Lovely spin, almost a 360 over the top of the football to get away from a bit of trouble. Lander. Free kick given. So a chance for the Cherries to deliver the ball into the box maybe. No, they decide to take it quickly and short. William. Kambone on the halfway line. Bit of space to move into again with Colchester sat deep. Too much on that diagonal out to the right. Beckles under a bit of pressure from Lander, does well, the Colchester goalkeeper. Some sweeping up at the back to do for Akambone. Akambone arriving at the Cherries back in 2024 from America, where he was playing for DC United. Given his chance in amongst their first team by the former Man United striker Wayne Rooney during his spell in charge out there. Bouton with the throw-in for the Cherries at left back. Sills. Akambone and cramped. William. Given room to move into for the Cherries. Da Costa Gonzalez just in from that right flank. Sills looks early out to the left in Moto. Lisby. Turn of pace from Lisby, but matched and watched all the way there by Noah Bouton. Very calmly done from Bouton as well. Sadi tries to get things moving forward for the Cherries. Out to the left in Moto. Stevens. Stevens with the return pass to Moto again, trying to make something happen down the left. Charlie Stevens on the edge of the box. Still Charlie Stevens. Shot charged down, back out to Moto. Moto right-footed again. Cleared again by Colchester. How many times have we said that this afternoon? Bournemouth Really pressing for that opening goal, just to change the dynamic heading towards half-time. Bouton. Lucky ricochet in there, Bouton, and then him and Kobe Moto not quite on the same page for the first time, I think, this afternoon. Linked up really well down that left-hand side. Best chances of this game have come from that left flank. Moto's had a shot, Lander's had a shot and a header over the bar. Bournemouth hitting the post in the opening minute as well, although the flag was up for offside for that one. Still yet to really test Frankie Beckles though in goal for Colchester. Heavy touch there from Beckles, recovered well. Put out a play by Akambone. Finished 4-1 when these two sides met earlier on in the season, back in October. Moto with the brace that day. And again, we talk of waiting patiently this afternoon. They had to wait until the 58th minute to take the lead in that 4-1 victory against Colchester earlier on in the season. And all 4 goals coming from just before the hour mark. Brace for Moto. Charlie Stevens on target and one for Jerry skipper Finn Tonks too. 10 minutes from time. In what was a comfortable victory in the end for Alan Connell's side. Da Costa Gonzalez looking early for the run of Lander. Loads of room and space out there. He can pick his pass infield to Stevens. Stevens lays it off to Moto. Moto, edge of the box, low shot. Comfortable one for Beckles. Again, good space down the left. Lander's ball in through. Just put Stevens on the stretch a little. Again, room on the edge of the box for Moto. Couldn't find the quality. Akambone to Crampton. One back well there, away from Sills on the edge of the box by Ingram. And we're in the back out to the left-hand side, and Akande. Akande onto his left foot, trying to get to the byline. Good recovery there from Finn Tonks. Never really let Akande away from him. Successful loans for Tonks last season in the National League South. Torquay, Farnborough and a spell at Salisbury too. They've taken a lot away from those experiences into his second year now in Alan Connell's development side. Akande. Cute from Akande, dealt with by Sills. Stevens will lay it off to Moto. Lander charging on through the middle. Still Bournemouth try down the left. Here's Bouton. Bouton's early ball in, looking for Lander. Oh, dealt with well there at the front post by a Beacon. Lisby. Tonks. Harold William. Forward to Stevens, just dropping deep, trying to make something happen for Bournemouth. Lander too, also well back inside his own half. William. Looking for Da Costa Gonzalez. He's found Da Costa Gonzalez. That's a good first touch. Trying to find room for the shot. Well dealt with in the end by Colchester. It's good from Sills and kept in by Tonks. Sadie trying to get underneath it. Harvey. Here's Jolliffe. Jolliffe with a bit of room to move into the Bournemouth half. Akinde down the left. Akinde back to Jolliffe. Harvey. Emery back to Abidkan. Here's Kaffour. Colchester have conceded 37 goals so far in the league this season, the worst defensive record in the division. They will be delighted to be heading in with a clean sheet at half-time as it stands. Crampton. Costa Gonzalez infield to Stevens. Costa Gonzalez early with the volley out to the left in Moto. Good vision there from Da Costa Gonzalez and execution with the ball too. Moto again cutting in onto that right foot. Da Costa Gonzalez, who stayed over on that left hand side now, a little bit more centrally on the edge of the box. Can't find the feet of Sills. Perhaps in the way that he wanted to. That's one back well over there on the left-hand side by Stevens. Given away, here's Tonks. Bournemouth make the most of that opportunity handed to them by Colchester. Sadie, left-footed shot, it's curling, it's plucked out of the sky by Beckles. Again, sharp play, this time down the right. We've seen a lot of joy down the left for Bournemouth. Sadie in onto that left foot. See what he was trying to do. There's not enough power on it to trouble Beckles in goal for Colchester. Dante Frank. Flag up for offside, I think. Approaching half-time then. I think the team talk from Alan Connell will be more of the same, please, just with that final product to go with it. Bournemouth have pressed and pressed for the opening goal in this first half. They'll be disappointed not to have tested Frankie Beckles in goal for Colchester more than they have so far. Here's Akinde. Searching ball, looking for Evans. Too much on it. Crampton to Bouton. Still time maybe. First half stoppage time to find an opener for the Cherries. Bouton down the left looking for Moto. It's been really bright for Bournemouth in this opening 45. Good again from Moto in onto that right foot. Linking up with Stevens. Moto. Oh, across the face of goal. No one there in a red and black shirt to tap it in. Still there for the Cherries and Tonks. Here's Dominic Sadie. Tonks arriving on the overlap. Can he find the delivery? Dangerous one to the edge of the box. Lander with the shot. Off the post. I think there was a flag up for offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. And the whistle goes for half-time. And again, that moment there at the end of the game, pretty much summarising Bournemouth's first half so far. They've dominated this match against Colchester. They've enjoyed a lot of possession and a lot of bright moments in and around the edge of the Colchester box. Chances for Lander, a few chances for Kobe Moto too. And Dominic Sadie from in and around the 18-yard area. Just yet to really test Frankie Beckles in goal. for Colchester. Alan Connell will be really encouraged by what he's seen by his side so far. It's just that goal that they need, perhaps, to set them on their way. Find out if they can do it in the second half. More to come from here at Florence Park. Half time as we take you to the first half highlights. It's Colchester 0, Bournemouth 0. Welcome back to Florence Park for the second half of this Professional Development League game between Colchester under-21s and Bournemouth's development squad. Brought to you in partnership on AFCB TV with ESET. Goalless at the break. Bournemouth dominating the first half in terms of possession and chances, just unable to find the back of the net. And yet to really test Frankie Beckles in goal for Colchester. Sure, that would have been top of the agenda for Alan Connell during his half-time team talk. As the referee gets us back underway in Essex. Bournemouth with Kai Crampton in goal. Finn Tonks, Harold William, Matai Akimbona and Noah Bouton are the back four from right to left. Dominic Sadie is alongside Ethan Seals in midfield for the Cherries this afternoon. Sadie goes down there. Bournemouth in a 4-4-2. Michael Da Costa Gonzalez down the right. Kobe Moto, who's looked really lively and dangerous in the first half, causing Colchester all sorts of problems down the left. Charlie Stevens playing alongside Balraj Lander up top for the Cherries. Bournemouth's bench for Alan Connell to call upon in this second half. New signing Adi Solanke, arriving in the week from FC Lorient. A young Republic of Ireland youth international, hoping to get his first taste of action in this Professional Development League, should he be needed. Jalil Conte, Alfie Merritt, Eugene Nyarko and Danny Dixon as Bournemouth's substitute goalkeeper this afternoon. Colchester have Frankie Beckles in goal. A back four of Lennox Emery, Sam Kafour, Fila Abidkan, Dante Frank. Their midfield has Ronnie Harvey and Max Jolliffe in the middle of the park. Keon Lisby and Adrian Akande are the two wide men, with Freddie Ingram and Marquise Evans up top for Colchester this afternoon. On their bench for Elliot Ward, the former Cherries defender in charge of this Colchester under-21 side. Should he need them, Alexander Foe, Ben Clark, Kay Martin, James Sasser and Jack Sexton as their substitute goalkeeper. Here is Akande down the left for Colchester. Corner to the home side. Akande will have to go and retrieve the ball to take himself. In fact, maybe it will be Harvey there strolling over too. So some early defending for the Cherries to do in this second 45. Third in the table, remember, a game in hand over the two sides above them, Bournemouth in Peterborough and Sheffield United, the league leaders. Cherries can close the gap to 2 points on Peterborough in second with a victory this afternoon. Deliveries to the front post, it bounces in and around the 6-yard area. Dangerous corner. Actually for Bournemouth, wasn't met by a blue and white striped shirt. Cherries will have the goal kick. Kai Crampton with a very quiet first half of football. He'll be keen to keep it that way in the second 45 too. Bournemouth haven't had a clean sheet in this league since September. 1-0 win at home to Watford, as we mentioned earlier. Still yet to keep one on the road in the Professional Development League. Here is Crampton. All the way through to his opposite number, Beckles. Lander immediately putting Harvey under pressure in the middle of the park. Harvey dealt with that pressure well, and Bournemouth have it back now through Sills. Ethan Sills with the Cherries since the age of 7. Made his under-18s debut at just 14. And the youngest player to score for the under-18s as well. Working his way up through the levels, of course, the son, the former Torquay striker, now Wimborne Town manager, Tim Sills. Here's Moto for the Cherries, former Pompey man. Kafour with the throw. Back to Beedkin. Beckles. just kept in over there by Evans at full stretch. He's going to have a run and try and get past Tonks, the Cherry skipper. Tonks has done well again, just squeezed in for room. Good defending from Tonks. Crampton. Eugene Nyarko there, who's come on as a substitute for the Cherries. Crampton. Kinde just in off the left for Colchester, held up by a combination of Lander and Tonks. That's a dangerous ball into the box. Well dealt with at the front post there by Merritt, who's also made his way onto the field for Bournemouth. Akinde, ball into the back post. Oh, it tapped in at the back post. Keon Lisby arriving late. Dangerous ball in there for Akinde. And a relatively easy finish for Lisby at the back post from very close range. And it is the away side, the home side, sorry, who take the lead completely against the run of play. Bournemouth have dominated this game so far. But early in the second half, Colchester 1, Bournemouth 0. Alan Connor will be really frustrated, having seen his side in charge of this match away in Essex. Sadie working hard to try and win it back for the Cherries. Here is Dominic Sadie. Looks up early. Again, lovely footwork from Sadie. Lander. Tonks. Sills. William trying to get Bournemouth moving forward. Tonks will go square again and back infield to William. Tonks. So he's trying to get something going on the edge of the box. Well cut off there by Colchester. William. Lander. Sadie squeezed for room on the halfway line. Colchester playing with a bit of confidence now after that opening goal. Here is the goal scorer, Lisby. Cross to the edge of the box, not dealt with, still there for the home side. Evans. Can't find the pass to Jolliffe. Good sliding tackle in there. The wait goes on for that Cherries clean sheet on the road in the Professional Development League this season. Here come Colchester again in the goal scorer Lisby. Too much on that. Now Bouton does well. That will be a goal kick to the Cherries. Bouton on loan at Sutton earlier on in this season. Of course, he's enjoyed spells at Eastleigh as well in the National League. Moto trying to win it back for Bournemouth. Merritt on as a second half substitute. Here's Sadie. Not the best of clearances there from Crampton. It nearly opened the door for Evans. Bournemouth have recovered well. We mentioned the pitch earlier on in this game, playing a part there as that back pass went into Crampton. Just took a bobble right in front of the Cherries goalkeeper. Merritt, like Sills, another Cherries player who's been with the club a very long time, since the age of 7, born in Winchester. We mentioned Eastleigh a few moments ago. It was Eastleigh who Alfie Merritt was playing for when he was scouted by the Cherries. Bournemouth will try and get things going again over on that right-hand side in Lander. Ball down the right, looking for the run of the captain, Tonks. Tonks with the early ball into the box. Dangerous ball, probing ball. Well dealt with at the front post there by Colchester. It's a great run again from Tonks. Just too much for the outstretched legs of Nyarko, and then didn't make it through to the middle of the box either. Really bright attacking, advancing play there from Tonks in that fullback position. Dominic Sadie will head over to take the corner for the Cherries. The left foot of Sadie, dangerous to the front post, cleared by Colchester. Tonks to Lander. Tonks again for the Cherries. All the way back to Crampton. That looked like a painful one for Jolliffe, sliding in there on Tonks. Referee's just going to pull play back from the throw-in, which Tonks was keen to take quickly. Jolliffe briefly back up on his feet and then down on his haunches again. William. Sadie, Tonks. It's William again. William. Moto. He's not been in the game quite as much as he was in the first half. Maybe a moment for him now. Sills. Tonks assesses his options. William forward to Nyarko. William. A few players just struggling with the pitch as it continues to carve up in this second half. Bournemouth will try and work something out on the right hand side. Da Costa Gonzalez, heavy tackle on Da Costa Gonzalez, wins a free kick. And now an opportunity for Bournemouth to try and test Colchester and find themselves an equaliser. Goal coming in the second half, just 7 minutes into it. Kyon Lisby with a tap-in really at the back post after a dangerous ball into the Cherries box by Adrian Akande down the left. Brightest moment of the game so far, really only real moment of the game so far in an attacking sense for Colchester. And they've been clinical. Bournemouth with plenty of chances in the first half. Not many to come by so far in this second. Maybe one now. Lander to the back posts. Disappointing free kick there from Lander. Way too much on that for everyone. Goal kick to Colchester. More frustration for the Cherries. Colchester's first team 9th in League 2 at the moment. Just outside the playoff places under the Cowley brothers. Danny Cowley and his brother Nicky. Harvey for Colchester, and then cleared long. Merritt underneath it, does well. Da Costa Gonzalez. Tonks will hurry to take the throw in. Da Costa Gonzalez again, surrounded by blue and white shirts. He's done well, Da Costa Gonzalez. He won the corner. No, goal kick, says the assistant referee.
Go on, Mickey. You're on.
Early ball, looking for the run of Evans. Crampton reading the play well. Early off his line. William back to Crampton. Uton keeps it in, not quite. Colchester, remember, without a win in this competition since the 26th of August. Approaching 5 months now. Nyarko in the middle of the park. Can't hold on to it. Harvey will deliver the free kick for the home team. Sent Kafour, and a beacon forward from the back. He's looking for the header. Kafour, it's headed wide. Good delivery there from Ronnie Harvey, the captain. A lot of height. Just hanging it in the air, and Sam Kafour rising highest, but couldn't keep it down. So change coming up for the Cherries. Ethan Seals, sorry, is heading off. And a double change for Colchester too. And a debut for the development squad for Adi Solanke. New Cherry signing, arriving earlier on this week from Bournemouth, one of Bournemouth's sister sides, Ligon, Team FC Lorient, and Republic of Ireland Youth International. Very exciting prospect for the future. And he's going to be thrown right into the thick of it to try and get Bournemouth back into this game. A left back by trade. Looks like he has slotted in over on that left-hand side. Maybe into the middle of midfield. Wait and see how the game develops for him. Here is Dominic Sadie. So thank you very much on that left-hand side of him. William. Tonks. Good foot in there again from Tonks. William calmly back to Crampton, who dealt with that well. Again, bobbling up just in front of him, that back pass. Bournemouth will look to spring an attack early here in Nyarko. Cleared by Colchester. Tonks again having to react quickly there inside his own 18-yard area. Jolliffe. Emery. Alexander Foe, second half substitutes for Colchester. Crampton. Lander. Crampton given time and space by the Colchester forwards. No press arriving. Looks out to the left and Bouton back to Solanke with his first touches in a Bournemouth shirt. Into the path of Bouton. Oh, Bouton trying to lay it into Nyarko. Couldn't quite squeeze the pass through. Lovely early ball there from Adi Solanke. Set Bouton away down the left. Oh, really important interception there by Abidkan. That would have left Nyarko clean through on Frankie Beckles' goal. Brighter from Bournemouth. Those moments haven't been there as frequently in this second half as they were in the third. Maybe now from the set piece. Lander to deliver. Sadly the short option. Lander will put it towards the back post. Claimed on the goal line there. Important goalkeeping from Frankie Beckles, who did well to hold on to it under pressure. Moto wins the free kick. Dominic Sadie, who has the first team Premier League experience out there for Alan Connaught's development side this afternoon. 2 appearances for Andoni Iraola's first team for Dominic Sadie, coming back in 2024. Made his debut against Swansea in the FA Cup, then got that Premier League appearance against Brighton later on in the same season. Of course, the first team travelling away to Brighton on Monday night in the Premier League. Before that, a huge game for the AFC Bournemouth women's team in the FA Cup. Perhaps the biggest of their history so far, against Manchester City. Flags up for offside there. Wouldn't have counted anyway. But again, Eugene Nyarko getting himself into some really good positions for the Cherries in the final third. Robert Lewandowski, Cristiano Ronaldo and a certain Antoine Semenyo listed as the inspirations for Eugene Nyarko on the Cherries Club website. Players he likes to model himself on, try and emulate. Solanke with the header. And a good foot in there as well from Adi Solanke. The head of Bournemouth Academy, Sam Gisborne, quoted as saying that he and the club have been watching Adi Solanke for some time in his progress. Just over a year at FC Lorient. Here come Colchester down the right. Still there on the edge of the 18-yard area. Harvey out to the left. It's cleared well by the Cherries in the end. Goalkeeper's come a long way out. Beckles nearly fell into the path of Sadie on the halfway line there. Bouton with the ball forward. Again, looking for Nyarko. Too much on that. Jerry's really unlucky there. If that just been a little bit closer to Dominic Sadie, he may well have been in position to try something spectacular. Crampton out to the edge of his box well again. Lander dropped into a deeper role in midfield in this second half following the substitutions from Connaught. Motor battling down that right hand side again. A lot of joy in the first half. Down the left for the Cherries. It's been more of a battle for him in this second. Here is Jolliffe for Colchester. Cute back heel into the path of Ingram. Ingram left-footed shot straight at Crampton, who was equal to it. He's going to try and get the Cherries moving quickly through Da Costa Gonzalez. Here's Moto. See a shot of Elliott Ward there with hands in pockets, a former West Ham, Coventry, Norwich, Forest, and as we've said already, Cherries defender. Early on in his coaching career, he's coached at Chelmsford, non-league Chelmsford, and at his former club West Ham as well before arriving at Colchester. Bournemouth trying to find something down the left through Solanke. Free kick to Colchester. Solanke at full stretch there, trying to nick it away from the Colchester defenders. 28 appearances in total for Elliott Ward during his time at Bournemouth between 2013 and 2015, all coming in the Championship in that first season in the second tier, and then just a few in that promotion-winning season, but a key squad member, part of Eddie Howe's squad that saw Bournemouth up to the top flight for the first time in their history. Merritt back to Crampton. The captain Tonks. Landers peeled away to that right hand side, finds Da Costa Gonzalez ahead of him. That's good from Da Costa Gonzalez, holds off the first tackle, still weaving towards the box. Lucky ricochet into the path of Lander, laid off to Nyarka. Solanke in field there in a central position. Sadie joins in too. Tonks. Back with Sadie. Merritt. Tonks again. William. The Londoner will send it out to the right and his captain Tonks. William again. Sadie. Still we wait for that first Bournemouth goal. Colchester leading through Kion Lisby's strike in the 52nd minute. I say strike, a tap in at the back post. A better way to describe it. The only real attempt on Kai Crampton's goal. But it is the goal that separates the two teams at the moment. Long ball. Lovely header goalwards there from Nyarka, who's picked out, wasn't he, on the edge of the box. He just couldn't find the power or the direction to get it past Frankie Beckles. Found a bit of room and space on the edge of the box. I mean, it would have been a brilliant header to score from there. Another chance, another half chance, perhaps we'll describe it as, for the Cherries, which comes to nothing. Free kick to Colchester on the halfway line. Eugene Nyarka only promoted from the under-16s to the under-18s over the summer. Finding himself with opportunities in Alan Connell's development squad too. Will he be the man to get Bournemouth back in this game in this second half with just over 15 minutes to go? Frank waits to take the free kick for the home team. Goes long into the box. Crampton does well. Good communication between Crampton and Merritt there. Saw his goalkeeper was coming. No doubt heard he was coming too. Jolliffe. Building back out to the right in Emery. Solanke. Before his move to FC Lorient, a youth team player for Shamrock Rovers over in Ireland. Named in their first team squad on a couple of occasions. Here come Bournemouth again down the right. It's a lovely back heel. Not the shot, not the finish to go with it. Goal kick to Colchester and a change coming up for the Cherries. Balraj Lander heading off. Jalil Conte coming on for Bournemouth.
Come on, Len. Flex it, Len. I can see. So clear. Come on. Yes, man. Yeah, Len. Ty, react. Go, you.
Nyarko, edge of the box. Low shot. Just wide of the goal. In fact, it's a good save in there. Corner, says the referee. Fingertips from Frankie Beckles, and that's more like it from the Cherries. Eugene Nyarko's looked really lively since coming on. That's a good left hand in there from the goalkeeper to deny Nyarko the goal. A couple of moments in the last 5 minutes or so. A header first of all from Nyarko, and then that long-range strike from the edge of the box. Dominic Sadi will take the corner. Curling to the back post, cleared off the line there by the substitute Foe. Back in from the Cherries. Nyarko again in the thick of it. Free kick given against Bournemouth. The pressure eases for Colchester, who lead through Kion Lisby's goal in the 52nd minute. Bournemouth dominating the first half of this game. Chances for Dominic Sadi, Balraj Landa, Kobe Moto. Couldn't find the back of the net, went in 0-0 at half-time. Colchester United came out, and what has really been their only clear-cut chance, they stuck it in the back of the net. Lisby with a tap in at the back post. Give them the lead and leave them on course for their first win in this competition since August, nearly 5 months ago now. Tonks down the right for the Cherries. That's a good ball into the box. Headed up into the sky again. Nyarko is there for Bournemouth. But it'll be a goal kick. Excited to see what Jalil Conte can do in these final 10 minutes or so, just over. Summer signing from Chelsea's academy. Described as a talented winger. Bournemouth could do with some of that talent shining through. As they attempt to get themselves back in this game. Tonks there on the halfway line. We see now Conte for the first time, and he wins a free kick. Ronnie Harvey down, he's hurt himself after that challenge on Jalil Conte. When we get play back underway, it's another chance for Bournemouth just to try and test this Colchester back line. Sadi. Back to Merritt. Merritt finds Solanke. Solanke to Bouton. Back to Conte. Merritt again. Bournemouth will reset and go again from the back. William down to the captain, Tonks. William again. Trying to find Conte on the edge of the box. Cleared by Colchester. Good tackle from Solanke. Sadi with the early ball to the edge of the box, plucked out of the sky by Beckles. Motor trying to get on the end of it. Time running out for Bournemouth to find an equaliser in this match. We're about to head into the final 10 minutes of this game. Kion Lisby's goal separating the two sides. Early ball out to the right by Nyarko. Good ball to the feet of Da Costa Gonzalez. Michael Da Costa Gonzalez to the byline. Couldn't squeeze the cross past Beckles, the keeper. Had options in the middle. Moto was in there. Bouton arriving too, and Nyarko. Nyarko would have been the option at the back post. It's just been that final moment, that final bit of quality for the Cherries. Hasn't been there so far at Florence Park, but there's still time. Here's William. Moto. Da Costa Gonzalez. Back to Tonks. William again. Sadi. Alfie Merritt. Adi Solanke now. Bit of room to move into. Sadi ahead of him. Here is Sadi. Phil to Conte. Back to William. Sadi down the left now. Foul in there. Free kick to the Cherries. Will it be the outswinging left foot of Dominic Sadi? Is he going to leave it for Jalil Conte? Looks like we might see the in-swinger from Conte. One-man wall in the form of Emery for Colchester. Conte delivers to the back post. Not for the first time this afternoon, just too much on the delivery. Bypasses everyone. Just takes the sting out of the momentum for Alan Connell's side. Changes coming up for the home team. Freddie Ingram heading off. Max Jolliffe from midfield too. Max Jolliffe's put in a decent shift for Colchester in the middle of the park. Goal kicks launched long by Beckles. Foe goes back to his goalkeeper. Beckles again will send it into the Cherries' half. Lisby. Ben Clark, Kane Martin all on in this second half for Colchester. Here's Lisby. And it's there for the substitute, and with his first touch, he's put the ball in the back of the net. Kai Martin found himself free. The clearance there from Merritt just fell straight in the path of the substitute Kai Martin. And he's doubled the lead for Colchester, who find themselves 2-0 up against the Cherries. And you have to say again, with Bournemouth dominating a lot of the ball, a lot of the possession, that has come against the run play. And Colchester on course for their first victory since the end of August. James Sasir also on for Colchester now in this second half. Dominic Sadi. Bournemouth need to find something and find something soon now. William. Tonks on halfway. Space out on this left-hand side for Solanke is Sadi. Sadi goes through the middle, looking for the run of Bouton. Ricochets out to the far side. Tonks. William. Sadi. Nyarko. Good footwork again by Nyarko on the edge of the area. Conte. Back out to Tonks. Conte will spin out to that right-hand side. Block shot back out to Conte. He's going to let it bounce out of play for the corner. Chance for Cherries to send bodies forward. 5 minutes to go. Bournemouth 2-0 down away at Colchester. Both goals coming in the second half. Lisby and then Martin, 6 minutes from time. Tonks going forward. Bouton unmarked on the edge of the box. The left foot of Sadi. Still there for the Cherries. Da Costa Gonzalez trying to weave his way through so many blue and white shirts. And eventually it's a comfortable one for the goalkeeper to control with his head. And then roll up to the right, but given away by Colchester. And there's a foul in there. Shirt pull on Nyarko. Another chance for Bournemouth from a set piece. Been a frustrating afternoon for Alan Connell's side in the final third. But a goal now would just swing the dynamic a little bit. Really put the pressure on Colchester in these final 3 minutes. Sadi. Curling to the back post. Headed away by Colchester. Conte. And Sadi again. Bouton. Cut to Solanke. Conte. Solanke. Squeeze for room. Conte will go back to Merritt. Merritt into the path of Moto. Moto on the edge of the area. Good spin in turn. Back out to Tonks. Tonks with the early cross in. Cut off at the front post. And cleared by the goal scorer Martin. Merritt battling hard on the halfway line. That'll be Crampton who has to go and retrieve that for the Cherries. It's Solanke. Conte. And William. William goes early and forward, looking for the run of Bouton. Bouton beaten to it. Bouton does well to win it back for the Cherries. Oh, lovely footwork from Bouton into the box. Good recovery defending there from Alexander Foe. Great work from Bouton down the left. Crampton. Forward to William. A minute and a half to go, plus whatever else the referee wants to add on. Sadi, forward early, looking for the run of Bouton again. Here is Bouton. He's got past the goalkeeper to the byline, squeezed in terms of angle. Oh, and it's gone in. An own goal. Bournemouth are back in the game. 90 seconds to go. Some brilliant work from Noah Bouton, not giving up on the ball. Makes it Colchester 2, Bournemouth 1. Looks like it got a final touch off Lennox Emery on its way through. Noah Bouton deserved that though after some good work a few moments before. And now we're going to be in for a really interesting finish to this match. The Cherries not done yet, maybe. Solanke with the throw-in. They need to get the ball forward as quickly as possible. Hooked infield, but one back by Colchester. Battling there from William. Da Costa Gonzalez over on the right. Does well. Sends it forward early. Again, looking for Bouton. Bouton's going to press the keeper. Get things hurrying along. 10 seconds plus stoppage time to go. Headed clear at the back by the Cherries. No one there in red and black to pick up the second ball. Tonks. Sadie drops in to receive the pass. Sends it forward through the middle. It's difficult conditions out there. Nyarko did well, but then it was a good recovery from James Sasir for Colchester. So Bournemouth behind through goals from Kion Lisby and Kai Martin. And with a minute to go, an own goal from Lennox Emery. Some good battling from Noah Bouton has given Bournemouth hope. And here they come again through Moto. Good goalkeeping from Frankie Beckles. Read the play well, diving at the feet of Kobe Moto. He's just not been able to have the same impact on this second half as he did in the first. Kept in over on that far side by Lisby. Costa Gonzalez, he's done really well over there. He's kept it in on the... Will it drop for Bournemouth on the edge of the area? No. Colchester getting it clear. Into the second minute of stoppage time at Florence Park. Bournemouth 2-1 down. And trying to find an equaliser. Not like that though. Tonks unable to keep that pass under control as it was fizzed into him there. Didn't have a lot of time to react. Time running out for the Cherries. Referee pointing to his watch to indicate that he has stopped it. While the ball's retrieved. Good header by Tonks. Very unhappy with that battle in the middle of the park. Bit of a shove on Jalil Conte as well. Free kick to the home side. Time running out for the Cherries. Beckles will take into the third minute of stoppage time. Headed away by Tonks. Free kick to the Cherries. Tonks launches it long early. Doesn't reach its intended target of Kobe Moto. Good foot in there from Sadie in the middle of the park. And another strong tackle by William. Keeps coming back from Colchester, not where Bournemouth want to be at the moment. Ball forward into the path of Nyarko. Lays it off, looking for Moto. Flag's gone up for offside. Nearly, but not quite for the Cherries. Story and summary of their game, really, up to this point. We'll look back on that first half and all the chances they had in not taking the lead. Punished in the second half. 2 chances, really, for Colchester in this game. And they've scored with both of them. An own goal giving Bournemouth a glimmer of hope right at the end of the match. It looks like time is going to run out for Alan Connell's side. Colchester are going to record their first victory in this professional development league since the end of August. Blazed over the bar there. Goal kick to the Cherries. Harold William helped back up to his feet. Bit of space down the right. Maybe there is still time. To Costa Gonzalez into Moto. Moto push wide. Does well to keep it in. Throw into Bournemouth. Into the 5th minute of stoppage time. Tonks. William. Lays it off to Merritt. Here's Solanke. William again. Tonks. Early delivery from Tonks. Headed on the edge of the box. Straight into the arms of Frankie Beckles. Header away from Solanke at the back. Foe with the header for Colchester. Sadie trying to bring it under control and does well on the halfway line. Here's Nyarko. Looks for the ball out to the right, trying to find Da Costa Gonzalez. Foot in there from Da Costa Gonzalez and some strong play. Sadie involved too. Nyarko, here's Solanke. Solanke just has it nicked away from him there by Kai Martin, scorer of what may well be the winning goal in this game. Here's Conte. To the 6th minute of stoppage time now at Florence Park. William. Moto. Tonks. Back to William. William with the delivery into the box. Dealt with at the front post by Foe. Still there for the Cherries. Moto, can he find the delivery? Can. Plucked out of the sky by Frankie Beckles. And that will be that. Bournemouth beaten 2-1 away at Colchester United, who record their first victory in the Professional Development League since the end of August. Their 10-game winless run ends. Disappointment for Bournemouth. As we said, they'll look back on that first half. They dominated play and territory. A number of opportunities from in and around the edge of the box. Unable to take the lead. They went in at 0-0, and it was Colchester United who came out and found the opening goal 7 minutes into the second half through Keon Lisby, a tap in at the back post. And again from that point on, Bournemouth really dominating the possession, but Kai Martin off the bench and with his first touch of the game, side-footing it past Kai Crampton to double Colchester's lead. Bournemouth gave themselves a glimmer of hope after some good work down the left-hand side from Noah Bouton, and what ended up being an own goal from Lennox Emery to make it 2-1. They couldn't find the equaliser late on in stoppage time. Thank you very much for listening and watching this afternoon. This live stream brought to you in partnership with ESET. Bournemouth beaten in the Premier League Professional Development League 2-1 away at Colchester United. Here are the match highlights.
Felix, against you, Alex. Yes! Stop! Ty! React! Go you! Yes!